And we are back. Clubhouse episode 13. We have a massive show for you guys. We talk about last week's loss against Manly at Brookie. We preview the Origin teams and the Origin game coming up. And we also have a bye this week, so we talk about what the boys are going to get up to. Let's get into it.
Ready to hit the court? Don't miss NBA Finals Party 2024, presented in partnership with Maxfield at Marvel Stadium, June 7. Entries free with a giant screen to watch the game live. Food, bars, basketball courts, activations, and more. Or join the exclusive VIP party in the View Bar. Free food and beverages with special guest appearances from Dyson Daniels, Lanard Copeland and AFL players. Plus, Andy and Gazey are broadcasting live on SEN from 9 a.m. till noon. NBA Finals Party 2024 at Marvel Stadium, June 7. Tickets and info at marvelstadium.com.au. This episode is brought to you by RIXX Eyewear that inspires confidence. Carefully crafted sunglasses, prescription and blue light eyewear that's made to last. Use the code Clubhouse to get 20% off site-wide. Head over to rixeyewear.com.au and shop all available styles now. All right, welcome back. Clubhouse episode 13. A bit to get through for the show today. But first off the bat, thanks for everyone who listened last week. Really big show with Remus, and plenty of you didn't know much about him. I certainly didn't know that much about him, but he was very honest, very open. And yeah, if you haven't listened to it yet, make sure you go back and listen to it because he's it's quite amazing what he's been through and what he's done. See where he is now and how good a athlete he is to go through those hardships. So if you haven't listened to it yet, head back, listen to that. But for this week's show, plenty on NBA Finals. We've got a bye week for footy, so we'll get to see what the boys are up to. But to kick it off, we're going to go through our giveaway winner from last week. So the winner of the 2 Lone Crow packets. Thank you to everyone who commented. There was over 100 comments on YouTube. Plenty to go through, and we've randomised it out, and the winner is Ricky Robertson 233. So congratulations,
Ricky.
Mate. We'll get those sent out to you. Once again, thank you for everyone who did comment. There was over 100 comments, and lots of them were funny. Hughes got a funny one there too. So congratulations, mate. Enjoy the Lone Crow. Remus will be very, very happy with that. So,
There you go. Congrats.
Other than that, lads, what's been doing? What's been happening? Bye week coming up. Having a good time.
For the boys, it probably has. There's a fair few boys doing it tough at the moment. Hughes' finger as well as myself and you, mate. So I know one thing. The next couple of weeks, me and yourself are almost getting gills in our neck from the way we're
grinding in the pool.
Grinding in the
doing
pool.
The marathon in the pool. As the boys,
mate, a lot of cool work. So I said to Rooks today, if I don't have a 6-pack in 3 weeks, I'm giving up rugby league because I'm doing that much pool at the moment. It's doing my head in. So
I think the funniest thing about that rehab is, do you want to tell them about the big day? So Alex Rooks, he's like our rehab specialist now. He comes in, he does a good job to look after all the boys who are going through rehab. But on our big day, we're both in the pool. And I'll let you take this away, man.
What do you mean?
How he jumps in the pool.
Who
did? Rook did.
Rooks doesn't trust me when I'm doing my rehab, so he jumped in the pool the other day with his goggles on, and nobody of he started ducking.
He's watching
me under the. I'm wearing budgie smugglers under the water, and he's watching me doing my technique and trying to do my core and that.
Bullshit.
Just making sure I'm doing it right, but it was a sus. It was very sus, but
So he reckons every big day now he's coming into the pool
Just to
watch
jump in.
Yeah.
What, he don't trust you doing like your high knees and stuff?
nah, he doesn't trust
Well, you
me.
should see him. I was in the pool with him today. What did he say, dude? Go up and back and do that 4 times. Mun finishes up and back and goes, I'm done. He's like, what, 4 times? He's trying to take shortcuts.
No, mate.
But I understand it because, like, obviously I'm quite, like, to a T book, and I get bored shitless in there, so I can't imagine what you're going through.
I was headbutting the wall. I reckon
Boss
after
is not made for the pool.
after 2 laps. So yeah, no, it was it's been an eventful couple of days, but I think we're going to camp tomorrow with all the boys, so really excited. But yeah, how have you been going, Hughesy? I know a tough week for you, obviously with the footy, but how's the finger and how's the body holding up?
Yeah, no, it's all right. I actually pulled up pretty sore. Obviously a disappointing game and tough game. They're such a tough team and tough place to play, Brookie. So, but banged up, got a little cut on my finger, so it's not ideal, but not been doing too much. Bit of recovery and, like your boys said, go down to a camp. Got a bye this week, so it'd be good to get together with the boys. And then we get a couple of days off so we can bit of a refresh. It's about halfway, maybe just before halfway of the season, around 12, 13, around 13. So, it's pretty much halfway for us. So it's good to get a refresh. Be good to get away from footy. I think we got 5 days off. So,
got anything planned?
we're going to go down to Sorrento, I think. Go down to Sorrento and my sisters and the kids, my nieces and nephews, take them down there. And I know it's pretty cold, but try to get some time down the beach or something.
How nice have the days been, though?
I know.
Like just clear skies.
If you wake up in the morning and go outside, you would never think it's going to be like what it turns out during the day. It is freezing, icy.
I went there on the weekend, Phillip Island.
Yeah.
Oh, mate. It took me 2 hours to get the kids in the car with the dogs. And then I finally got down to Phillip Island. And obviously, Jackie, our psych, has a little holiday home
I heard
down
the
there.
story, actually.
I left the freaking keys at home. So I couldn't get into the house. So Bianca's looked at me and it's like with this absolute foul face. And she's,
So, what, took you 2.5 hours to get down there?
Plus all the time to get the kids in the car.
that's what I mean. Like, all up, 2.5?
2.5. And finally got down there. And, oh, mate.
And you realised
I realised I didn't have the keys. And I rang her and asked her if she could somehow have keys underneath the letterbox or something. She goes, oh, no, I haven't got anything down there. Unfortunately, the box that she has a code on is broken, so it wouldn't work.
So what did you do? Did you go back?
Nah, I ended up Airbnb and it cost me a fortune for the night, but I ended up doing it.
I got something for you, man. I know it's Jackie and we love Jackie, but surely if you cracked the window, it would have been cheaper to just fix that than...
True.
You know? Did that ever cross your mind?
Nah, not at all. Okay. The house was brand new. She only just got it built. So
I think it's just the Western Sydney and me.
Yeah.
Western Sydney. It just got built. I went out the back and it was still fresh.
Imagine the neighbours seeing one go down the side and just crack a window. What the fuck this bloke up to?
And then
Probably got alarmed. Yeah, then the bro's locked up. Fuck.
Mud's not on the podcast this week. He's actually in... he's been
locked up. But
you, Scotty Scheffler. But we'll talk about the camp. Obviously, halfway through the year, I think the purpose of the camp was just like a bonding sort of session. We thought we'd have a few more in Origin. Obviously, we thought you'd be there, Mum, but you got injured. But yeah, it's just we're going down to Merricks, I think it is, which is Sorrento way.
But sus about this camp. Like,
there's something a little bit
They're
fishy.
not telling us everything, are they?
Yeah.
We haven't got a proper schedule. They told us to bring...
or IDQ
everything, all this random gear. So
that's what it does, right? Like when we did the thing at the start of the year, we weren't expecting that. So now every camp
that especially if they don't know, like we haven't got told what we're doing at all.
I've had so many boys come up to me this week being like, "This is so
IDQ.
fishy," and I was like, I don't want to overconfidently say no, it's not because. I would have said the same at Geelong. I bought a swag today, so that's how...
I'm going the other way. The boys are asking us IDQ. I'm saying yes. And they all started to...
So are you cabining or are you going to like stay in a tent? Swag?
I'm cabin. I'm in the cabin.
No way I'm staying in tent.
Interesting.
No swagger for me. It'll be freezing out
I'm actually
there.
so excited.
It'll be freezing everywhere, to be fair, but even in the little cabin.
I'm bringing everything. Pillow sheets.
What if you got to hike with it all on your back?
That's fine. I'll take my back.
He'll get out of it because he's got a groin injury.
True. Don't you start.
No,
I don't even know if we're doing a bloody... Actually, speaking of, you saw how excited he was when he seen the schedule. We're doing bike riding and kayaking. And he's like, I'm going to bring my kayak. Imagine you kind of
rocking up with your own kayak.
Is that a bad thing? I was thinking about
bring your own kayak?
Yeah.
No, why?
Nah.
Are we on a team bus? Are we on a team bus?
Are we?
I don't
I think we're driving down there.
Driving down Indies.
Oh, well, if I see Mr. Wolf and them in there, I'm walking straight to the car.
I'm getting on my kayak and paddling New South Wales.
Later, boy, you can't catch me out here, brothers.
It should be good though. I know it's one of those things where we've got a few days off after, so team activities planned. And we got a sus message before, didn't we?
Yeah, about the speaker.
Lockie to bring a speaker.
Did you get that message?
Yeah.
Did you get it as well?
Yeah.
I was gonna message back and be like, bro, we don't. Everyone doesn't just have a little speaker. Look, you supply the speaker if you want us to bring it.
It should be good. Should be good.
It should be fun. Should be fun.
Yeah, like we said, bikes, kayaking. I think it's going to be like an amazing race. That's what they said.
I've heard that.
So fingers crossed. Nice little fire at night, bit of bonding. That'll be perfect. Bit of fishing.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind bonding over like a fire camp and that. I don't want to be doing everything the whole day. You know.
Yeah. No, I think it's. Yeah. Well, I don't actually. Like you said, I wouldn't be confident say it's not this, and then it ends up being shit. So. We'll next week on on our potty. We'll let you know how we go.
We might not be here.
It could be a tough one.
Could be still kicking cans.
Husey, you played golf today, did you?
Yeah.
Metro.
Metro. Storm had their golf day. I bypassed the doctor and the physio for my finger. I just went, no, I'm not even going to talk to them. I'm just going to go straight to golf and see how it go. But yeah, it was good. Oh, Metro's carpet.
Yeah.
The fairways are just carpet.
Yeah, it is.
What was that for?
It's
It was
such a
the
good spot.
Storm Golf
For
Day.
the Storm Golf Day, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, Storm Golf Day.
You played Ambrose?
Played Ambrose, 4-ball.
Who did you play with?
I had just a couple of randoms, actually. 3 different randoms.
Any
their
company?
names. Nah, they were just, I think they just bought tickets.
Oh, it was one of those.
Yeah. I think some were sponsors and then some could have just bought tickets. So,
How'd they hit them, all right?
yeah, they weren't too bad. There was one guy, Rowan his name was, I think. He was good.
Yeah.
I don't know what his handicap was, but he was carrying us. And his wife played. I'm pretty sure it was his wife or partner. And then we had a young fella named Lane. He was just there. He was a airplane like spray painter.
Oh, yeah.
I know. Yeah, he was telling me
pretty
about
cool.
his job. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. He reckons the spray paint's like dangerous as. So it's like I don't know what he was saying. Like the smell,
toxic.
it was like real toxic. If you get on your skin, it's real bad. So
Oh, wow.
played golf. Didn't go too bad with this, but we got going out to Cathedral in a couple of days, so I'm hoping it gets a little bit better.
Yes, Cathedral. Weather's been good. I don't think I've played Cathedral where it hasn't been wet, so fingers crossed.
Are you out there playing having a hit too?
I'm going out there. I'm going in cold turkey, though.
Are you having a hit?
I haven't had a hit.
But you're going out to have a hit.
Yeah, I'm going out to have hit. So I'll go to the range on Wednesday, Arvo, and then I guess I'll get a feel for it. But yeah.
Good luck, mate.
Surgeon gave me the all clear to play golf.
Yeah, that's good to hear.
Yeah, so very happy with that. Go to the Cathedral, and then, a few days off. So you're
Sorrento, chilling,
What
yeah.
are you doing, man? You'd be training.
Probably. I probably am. I spoke to Lockie and he was like, oh, look, mate, you're not playing, so I don't know if we'll be giving you this time off. So I was like, oh, yep, sweet as then. Yeah. Thanks, Lockie. Really appreciate it.
Sweet as, that's good.
Get that I'm human.
Yeah, get up there. I can't remember the last time I had 8 days off, but
An Origin this week, but we'll talk about that. Mm-hmm. But been gone a little bit. We'll go straight into our icebreaker.
oh yes, I love this.
Got a little icebreaker today. Thanks, Braden, for this one. We'll just talk. We're having a little chit chat before the potty, and this topic got brought up, and I thought this would be perfect for the icebreaker. But it is: how long is acceptable to wait for a housemate / partner to catch up on a TV show before you continue watching it? So I think we've all been in that situation before, where we've sort of episode 4 of, let's say, Ozarks. Sitting there, ready to watch it.
Ozark, what a movie.
Ready to go. The housemate calls up and goes, I'm not coming home tonight.
Yeah.
How long is an acceptable period after that to then just watch on without him and he's got to catch up?
I'm going to say 2 days.
2 days?
Okay.
Oh, it depends how many.
Harsh.
What if you're a nightly person, like say me and Mole, every night we watch it, one night I can't do it, and then the next night I can't. Does she go that next night or?
That's what we're talking. We're finding this buffer now.
Yeah. So I'm going to throw Mo under the bus. She doesn't wait for me at all. If it's that way, like if I'm not home, like say if we were watch something tonight, she wouldn't wait for me. She would just watch it and then say, you catch up. Yeah.
Right.
And then I watch it at my own time, which I don't do. And then she just keeps going and then I fall off.
Do you reckon the circumstances change if it's one of those shows where a new episode comes out weekly?
Yes.
Does the circumstance change?
Oh.
I'd say yes.
I reckon because you should be able to, it's coming. You know what I mean? So you should be able to
But then you've
free that
also
up.
got
A
like
whole
social media. So like you'll start seeing people post about it.
Yeah.
And it might be a spoiler. So
True. Yeah.
I'm going to say if it's an active episode coming out each week, I'm with Mun, 1 or 2 days.
Yeah.
But if it's like already released and there's 3 seasons of it, I think it's
no rush,
I think but then I'm also, it's okay to crack on. They just got to catch up in their own time.
Yeah.
I get bored though. Like if I don't get in there, I'm a bit of like I got to watch the whole time.
Yeah.
I binge it. I got to binge it. Otherwise, if I don't binge,
Okay.
I have to keep going. And if she stops or Bianca wants to stop,
You just got to keep going.
I just got to keep going
She's got to get
because I know because then she gets past me,
yeah.
and then I don't bother then.
Yeah.
If you've got heaps to watch in a row, though, obviously you just said you'd watch it, but like I feel like if I'm so far behind, I'm just like
I just drop out.
Yeah, drop out,
Yeah.
and then
Done.
carries on.
or I'll try like watch like a few episodes later and try and pick up from where it is.
Yeah.
Instead of just going through
sometimes,
it.
that's
Ask
true.
the question, "Oh, what happened here?"
If I'm 2 behind or 1 behind, I just say you watch it and then just try to catch me up on the run.
There's got to be a website where you can like type in, give me like a short,
like a short recap.
Yeah. Give us a short of episode 6, season 2 of Bridgerton.
Yeah.
Bridgerton. Are you into that?
Why don't we go? We'll go that. I've seen that as a question, or does someone have that as a question?
Yeah, we can go into it.
We just go into it.
Yeah.
I've seen a question on Spotify. Guilty pleasure TV show. Obviously, yours is Bridgerton. Is that
was
correct?
Meg who asked that.
Yeah,
mine,
Meg.
Yeah, mine would be Bridgerton. It's not something I'd usually watch, but it's fucking really good.
I feel like, Mole said she likes it. Is it a bit of a...
It's like royal family sort of vibes, but I think they just like... There's so many different parallels of the story that you sort of don't get bored watching it. And then it's like this whole shit show comes together and something happens.
Yeah.
It's good. It's quality. I'll get sure we have plenty of Bridgerton fans in the house, in the Clubhouse community.
I know it's very popular.
Yeah, mine would say Bridgerton. But I only watched, I think I sat down, when I was back home actually, I think my sister was watching it. And I
just jumped on.
I jumped on in like season 2 and I was watching it. I caught up to date of what was happening because she like explained it to me.
Yeah.
So then when the new season came out, I was like, nah, fuck this. I got to watch the whole thing.
back. Yeah,
I'm already like halfway through season 2. So it's a binge. Hour episodes and everything. But that's my guilty pleasure. What about you boys?
You go on.
What TV show?
Or anything on YouTube or...
I'm currently waiting for it to come back, and I was so hooked on it. It's Fire County.
Oh, never heard of it.
What's that?
It's on Netflix. It's Bianca got me into it.
It's like a fireman show.
It's like a Fiery's like Fiery's kind of like movie or not TV show where the guy got put in the jail and he obviously ran away from his family and then he's come back. And obviously with community work, he can get some hours if he does community work as a fiery, like helps out. He gets time off his sentence.
Yeah.
And they don't tell him where they go. And funny enough, it sent him back to his hometown to do community work.
Oh.
And his mum and dad are like high up in the fireys. So then he has to work for them. And then he went MIA and went like walkabout and they didn't know where he's been.
Back.
He ends up going back and doing community work and then they obviously just have a bit of a bickering.
So I don't know he's been in jail.
Nah, they lost him in that. Yeah, so there you go.
There you go. Good little description.
Good.
That's got me keen to watch it.
Apart from Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, every night before you go to sleep, hey?
Right, even when did I do it with you?
No, you did it with me.
Nah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You were
I think I done it with
you
you
did it in
once.
Fiji. You were like, bro, is it all right if I like? I was like, go for it. I thought it was weird as, but I was like, I don't care.
I needed to go to sleep. We do it at home. We just put it on TV.
You just put it on and you just let it.
I just put it on.
Yeah,
and it
he
was
has
white
done
noise.
that. Yeah, he has done that. Yeah.
I don't know, because I don't want to put the TV on because obviously you guys, like as roomies, you might not want the TV on. So I was like, fuck, I'm just going to put it next to my ear.
Yeah, you never watch it, eh? You just
I just like Sheldon's voice, bro. Have you ever seen it?
Can you give us?
I don't know his voice. But I'm going to go another one because people don't know I like this, but The Vampire Diaries.
Yeah?
Has anyone watched that?
No, I've never seen it.
I have. Bianca got me into
I
it
actually
as well.
love it, eh?
Yeah.
I've watched all of it.
What's that about?
It's just about like these 2 brothers. They're like vampires and they come back to this town, Mystic Falls, I think it's called. And like one of the brothers, one's good, one's bad. And then it's like he finds a girl that he knew, that looked like the girl he knew from like ages ago. And then he tries to get with her, blah, blah, blah. And then just heaps happens. Like one brother is like in love with her and then halfway through the things they switch. They love the other one. She turns into a vampire. The other one becomes good and it's just,
Yeah, right.
I don't know. It just
Plenty of
got me
plot twists.
real, yeah.
How many seasons of that?
Vampire. I think
It's heaps.
It's like 8 maybe?
Oh,
nah.
Maybe more than 8.
I think it's
12.
Maybe 12.
And
I think
that's
it's 12.
finished coming out? Or?
Done, yeah, it's finished.
Yeah,
Finished
okay.
now, yeah. The last ep is Mickey Mouse.
It starts getting deep.
Yeah. Witches and it's good.
Vampires can't start dying until like silver doesn't kill some of them sometimes.
And there's like a thing on from it's called Originals. It's like
that's what I was thinking.
It's like a different show of it. It's got the original vampires in it, and they sort of mix as well with the others. But Originals is good. I got stuck into that too, and now I just randomly put it on. I've watched it all, but I just randomly put it on.
Actually, funny enough that you say stuff like that. Vampire Diaries. I used to love watching Teen Wolf too.
Teen Wolf. Yeah. Who was that? Teen Wolf.
No, there was no big actors.
What am I thinking of?
You're thinking of Twilight.
Yeah,
Twilight. Yeah.
Teen Wolf.
Yeah. Anyway.
Do you think think of how many hours you've watched just shit
just
TV
so much
shows.
random shit, bro.
We have different ticks.
No, they call it passive leisure. That's what it's defined as. So
Passive leisure.
you need to have passive leisure somewhere. Very good, very good. So that was my question. So we'll get to your two later.
Yep.
But big week with Origin announcements this week. Obviously, very different squad for New South Wales, but quite a similar squad for Queensland. What do we think of the squads? Early predictions, and I guess it's good. Origin. I think I seen something come out the other day. Like they need to do the announcements better. Like on the. Do I think someone's seen
like a live thing or something.
So do like a UFC thing where you have like the two captains and then the coaches there and then they read out the team.
I like that. It was weird. It was like New South Wales come out Sunday night and then I think Queensland done it Monday morning or something.
Do you remember it always used to be whenever the Sunday game finished?
Yeah, they would announce it straight
6
after.
6:00 news would come on and you'd be.
I feel like they used to do that.
Yeah, I think the last couple of years it's always been New South Wales Sundays and then Queensland Mondays. But I don't know why, but must be the thing they just like doing. But
would they have to lock it in both on Sunday, you reckon?
And then just announce it separately? Do you reckon there's even they must know because they got to go into camp on Monday, don't they? So both teams must know on Sunday.
Yeah.
But probably just don't need to announce it. Yeah, right. So actually playing mind games.
What do we think? Obviously a few surprises in the Blues side. Well, not surprises, but from what they ran with in the past.
I don't mind it, to be honest. Like it's tough leaving Teddy out and Uppy actually because he's such a good player. But like you see, especially with Dylan Edwards, the way he's been going, like he's been so consistent over so many years. So it's like, when do you do it? And I feel like Madge coming in, he's sort of like a new coach coming into the role. You sort of want to make a bit of noise. You can't just go with the same as what's been happening in previous years. So I don't mind it. I don't mind their team. That's pretty dangerous. So I don't mind. Madge he's coached me at international level, and I reckon he's going to do a good job. Obviously, I'm still going for Queensland, going to school there, obviously.
Queensland are my fellow Queensland brethren.
But I don't mind. And obviously, the other team, Satsy's named a few surprises as well. But I just can't wait till the game. It's going to be love watching Origin. Love it.
What do you think, man? Obviously, you'd love to be playing. I'm happy you're out. Obviously, Queensland side.
Yep.
You're quite familiar with a lot of those guys, obviously playing with them and the coach. So, what do you think?
I think Jermaine Hopgood deserves the opportunity. He's off the bench, debuting. I know Para haven't had a great year, but I feel like he's probably been their best, if not their top 3 best players every week. So he's going to be handy in the middle. Well, a big loss probably is Flegler in the middle as well. Like I know he's been out for a while for the Dolphins, but just lacks that. Probably like that little bit of big boy in the middle. Tino as well. So we were lacking probably. But I think Ruben and Lindsay are going to do a great job for us. Little bull terrier, old Ruben. So he's going to go all day. Paddy, I think if we can try and match it with their big boys in the middle. I know it's a cliche, but they've got obviously Spencer Linu. Isaiah Yeo off the bench as well, so there's going to be a little bit of fitness and as well as power off the bench as well. You got Ulu Kawatu, and I'm sure when he's fresh coming off the bench, I'm sure the boys will be worried there. But I think it's a good little tactic that Slutsy's done as well with Cobbo.
On the bench,
you don't know, but with obviously our backs, he could get a HIA. You know what I mean?
I feel like there's been a few in the last couple of years. Like especially, I think New South Wales had a couple outside backs.
We had one in game 3 as well. Remember Cobbo got hit off the kick? Oh, that wasn't off the kickoff. Who was it? He got knocked out by Todd, and then Luai standing over him, had a go in. And we were struggling. It was a couple of years ago. I think I went in 2021 when I got COVID.
Yeah, it might have been a couple of years ago.
I think it's just a good little tactic from Bill. I know they haven't got too many players that could probably play different positions off the bench for Blues, but yeah, you just never know when someone gets a HIA. So
Do you reckon they should trial something? I don't know whether they should trial in Origin because like it's quite traditional, but like even NRL or Q Cup where like your 18th man can be treated like the sub in AFL.
I was just about to say that. Hey, I reckon,
especially I think it would be effective in the Origin arena because like
so much fatigue.
And, but like
injuries.
Even injury, and then you don't have to worry about like you can still get a quality matchup.
Yeah.
So you mean like if someone gets a HIA and they're ruled out, then that just automatically puts him in the bench?
The 18th.
The only thing is like you can sort of still fake HIAs. You know what I mean? Like,
but why would you to your best 17? You know what I mean?
True. But if you can bring a guy that's, your bench is pretty fresh anyway. Yeah, true.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's worked well for the AFL.
Well, I think the AFL used to do it like they had to be injured to
and then people
bring someone on, and then people, and then they just said, "Oh fuck it, you just bring them."
Like
on
you could
whenever.
do a tactical sub, and then it's just accepted, right?
Yeah,
I don't know. I feel like it's a food for thought.
Yeah, and then because I feel like like you said, I think they've done something with 2 HIAs you get to bring the 18th man on. But I'm saying that's 2 players gone.
Yeah,
like so you're still down a man.
Or if someone goes off and then that guy
Foul
gets
play.
reported.
Yeah.
But it's just like you just have that freedom of the AFL to be like, you're playing shit. Forget, or like, you know what I mean? Like,
I feel like if someone gets injured in a key position or something, and like you don't have another bench, but like it sort of ruins the game, but it just.
And then there's another art to it as well. It's like, do you put someone at a specialist position there, or do you put an extra ruck there,
just to bring someone on,
who's fresh as?
It'd be interesting.
It's also another thing. I don't know how like Queensland do the tit for tat with Ben Hunt and Harry. Like, I thought they want to put Appy on the bench or Reece Robson on the bench and just go.
They don't have another hooker.
They don't have another hooker unless you put Cam Murray there when Isaiah Yeo comes on. But it's a big ask for Reece Robson.
Is Murray even in? Yeah.
Who?
He's still out, isn't he?
Cam Murray.
No, I'm talking about McGuinness. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Did I say Cam Murray? Did I?
I don't know.
So.
I zoned out.
Cam McGuinness.
I guess you'd put him there, wouldn't you?
Yeah, maybe. Just to hold the middle
play
down, then Yowie. Yeah, maybe you're right.
Yeah.
He has played 9 before.
Yeah. He played a couple of games.
He played at South. So I remember he played. I played on 20s with him. I roomed with him.
With McInnes?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, I roomed with him. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Would you play with them?
Under 20s Aussies.
Oh, Aussie. I was going to say Origin. Surely not.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So big game next week, Wednesday night in Sydney. First game?
Yep.
Sydney
South
first
Wales.
game,
Sydney,
Melbourne second game,
Queensland
game 3. So
Queensland get the first. It'd be hard. It'd be hard after that, I think. Go on to Suncorp.
New South Wales need to get the early 2, you reckon, before they go back up there.
Yeah, I think they need to get the first one at home.
Yeah.
I mean, from obviously I'm not playing, but I know it's been very hard playing Sydney to win one. But I can't remember. The only time I won a second game was Suncorp last year, and I've played the last 6 years.
Only won a second game.
I've only won one. I've never won a second game. We played at Melbourne, Perth, Adelaide.
Oh, really?
Also, I apologise. I've won every time I played in Adelaide. I've won, but that was the first games. I've never won a second game other than Suncorp last year.
Yeah, because they don't have a good record in Melbourne, do they?
No, not even in Perth either. We got fisted both times.
I remember
The Mutual, they're not good at the Mutual grounds.
No.
All right. Well, that's good news for the Blues. Could be 2-0. Could be a dead rubber up in Queensland.
could
Come on now. He's
Imagine that.
You want to put a wager on that? You want to put a little wager on that?
I'm sitting pretty with my women's Origin bet at the moment.
Man.
That's right.
Yeah, it's looking good. Looking good. Go the girls.
Tips. Who are we tipping? Obviously, staunch supporters, you can't tip against your...
Yeah. I'm going Blues.
Hey!
It's not what you're saying off camera.
Oh, what score then?
Yeah, we'll go
Blues.
tips and score.
Any time out. We'll give you
And man of the match. Man of the match.
Man of
We'll
the
add
match
that.
For each game?
No, we'll just get this one.
All right. So, first...
Game one.
Game one.
Sydney.
Game 1, Sydney. The Blues win.
Do you want me to go for the 117?
25.
Oh. High scoring.
20. 25-20. Blues win. Man of the match
But
will be...
Why would they kick the field goal?
at half time then.
Yeah.
Half time.
It's 18 all. Queensland kick penalty goal, 2018. And then, 18 all.
He sucked himself, yeah.
18 all.
Yeah.
We kick the field goal.
Yeah.
And you guys get a penalty in front of the sticks, kick the 2 points.
That's 2019.
Then we score late just rub it in.
That's
25.
25.
25-20. 25-22.
Yeah. 25-20.
No.
25-20.
Yeah, 25-20. That's right.
Could be 40-0.
Yeah.
And man of the match will be, I think, Jerome Luai.
I thought you would have went the fullback. I'm going to say 22-12.
New South Wales.
Queensland. Alfie Langer, man of the match.
Off-field. At the pub.
No, I'm going to go 22-12, and I'm going to go man of the match. Paddy Carrigan.
Yeah, he's been playing well. 22-12. I'm going to go low scoring, 10-8. Queensland.
Okay.
Man of the match. Paddy would be a good get. I might go Reece Walsh.
Yeah.
I think he's just going to turn it on.
In a low-scoring game, though?
Yeah. He would make line breaks and then,
Someone will fuck it
someone
up.
will fuck it up.
What do you reckon, officiating-wise, Origin? Do they stick to the NRL trend of...
No.
No.
I know what's going to happen. They're just going to let everything go.
Yeah.
They always do
The
around
first
Origin.
game especially.
They just let everything go. Like, it's just fast-paced.
Yeah.
Unless it's a hip drop, I think everything else is open slather.
You reckon?
You reckon kick pressure? Because that's
leg?
fucking,
Yeah.
that's Origin.
I feel like, I feel like hip drops they've been cracking down on it, but I don't know. I reckon they might even let that go, eh?
No.
Wonder what, do you reckon they have an amendment
Unless
about
someone
it
gets
this week?
proper injured, like, unless it's like a actual one. Because some of them on the weekend just gone were like not even anything and they got done. So
you're
I reckon they'll let those ones go, but you don't want people getting simbin for it.
Well, if
for a
the
nothing
women's
penalty.
If the women's game's anything to go off,
Oh, yeah.
That leg one.
Corbin Baxter coming out.
Yeah.
oh, that was
That's fair. That's a fair call. You never know.
very funny.
But keen, very keen to watch it. I can't wait.
Actually,
know.
is the women's before?
Yeah, when's the next women's one?
It was in Newcastle, June. Nah, it's after.
after. Oh.
Yeah.
Are they not playing before the boys?
No.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I think
They got their own
they play
standalone.
on their own, yeah.
3,
It might be.
no, game 3's in Townsville.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, they're on
That's
standalone.
their
Oh,
last
that's
game.
bad. That's good.
Standalone,
Happy
so
for them.
yeah,
It'd be pretty
They're
cool to have.
packing out the crowds,
Yeah.
so they
Yeah, it's
don't
been
really need
good.
to.
Yeah, no, but it'd be pretty cool to have both of them eventually on the same night.
that would be.
yeah.
Vice
that would
versa.
be
Pretty cool,
pumping.
regardless of boys playing before the girls or girls playing before the boys. Who really cares? But it'd be pretty cool to have on one night, especially in the near future.
Well, they did that with the All Stars A-League games the other night.
That
Yeah.
one all right?
They played the men's first,
Yeah.
Newcastle United versus A-League All Stars, and then the women's Arsenal
Arsenal, yeah. That's
versus the All Stars. So that worked well then. Bigger crowd for the women's game. So
Yeah.
you can
Oh,
see how
really?
much,
Yeah.
how they're getting around it all.
Yeah,
good.
I think
Um,
they can both, meet together.
Either or.
Yeah. No, doing good things. All right. Little Storm review from the week. Indigenous round. Disappointing results.
Yeah.
We always knew Brookie is probably one of the toughest places to travel to, but one of those games, I guess. Probably nothing went right.
Yeah, out there, it was just, we didn't start well. That really hurt us. I think the first set, we had a good first set and we just handed it over to them. And
Yeah.
I think someone done an offload and I felt like that first 20 minutes we were just under the pump the whole time and we were making errors. I dropped the ball and we were just making errors that we shouldn't be making and they just punished us. They didn't punish us too much on the scoreboard early, but I think it just fatigued us to that back end and they ended up scoring 2 tries on us in that first half. But to be fair, we fought hard. We stayed in it for a lot. And then we went into half time only down 6, so we probably were in a pretty good position. And I think we ended up getting a little bit closer than that. But yeah, we just
You had a chance right at the end too. didn't you?
yeah,
Like,
I know.
we
We
were there.
had a few shots on their line and we just couldn't get it done. I felt like there's a few times we just clocked off or the individual clocked off and on both attack and defense, and you just can't do that these days. There's just too many good teams about, and we just.
I think I've seen something on Twitter actually. Gus Gould might have tweeted it. 6 of the bottom 9 teams won this week. So
There would have been a lot of upsets this week, I feel like.
Yeah. that's pretty impressive little stat. But Hughesy closing on the try tally as well.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Actually, I did forget
I actually forgot about that because it was like one of those tries where you're like, shit, hurry up. We need to go. Yeah, we need to score again. So there was like no time to celebrate it. But
is that when you hit wishing you in the back?
Yeah.
Fuck, you should have passed to Harry.
I thought I was over for another one too. You see, remember when Harry went through?
Oh, yeah.
And then Popawati tripped me.
Yeah.
He just got me. I was like, no. I thought I was on. The boys probably were cheering at home.
He's coming in. He's tightened it right up.
What am I at? 51 or 53? Was I at 52?
I think you're at 52.
I must be at 53 now.
55?
We're the same, aren't we?
Yeah.
56.
I scored 2 and you scored 4. So, yeah, because I had you by 2.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
56,
but
56.
You boys are out for a bit. Fuck, it's my time to get back. It's my time to get back. Nah, I want to play. Keep playing. I need to catch up.
I also did see GI, Greg Inglis.
Yeah.
Walk the boys
GI.
out.
Oh, man, that was pretty cool. It's always good to see our old boys, and like we talked about it before and how Robbo does a good job with old boys, but I think the old boys do a good job at just coming back and reconnecting, and he was pumped. Yeah. Even after the game, I was like before the game, it was good to see him and he was happy as, and then after the game, I sort of went over to him. I was like, fuck, sorry, bro. Like, we sort of felt like we let him down. Yeah. Like, he let us out there, and yeah, we just didn't put on a good performance for him, and I'm pretty sure he's had some tough games against Like, I'm pretty sure he still hates Manly a little bit just after those. They had a massive rivalry back when he was playing, and yeah, we felt like we let him down, but now it's good to have him out there, lead us out. He felt 10 foot tall when you were walking behind him. I was telling him to chuck a jumper on and still play for us, but yeah, it was good to see him. What did you think from, would you watch it at home?
Yeah, well, I was at the All-Stars game, so I was watching it. I probably watched more of our game than I did the All-Stars, but yeah, and I agree with you. It was just frustrating watching that first sort of 20 minutes, but like sticking in there and getting so close again, and we gave ourselves an opportunity. I think sort of all our games this year that we've lost, we've given ourselves a chance to win. So, yeah, there's things you can work on, but yeah, frustrating is probably the word, I reckon.
Yeah, that's what it was. Felt like that, like during the game and then after it, watching the back, you're just more frustrated than anything else. But we just got to take our learnings. I
was probably angry at the time, screaming at the TV. But at the same time, I was thinking, far out, like, the boys played like that and still have an opportunity to win the game. No disrespect to Manly, but that you did give them ample opportunities to put a lot of points on you, but you stuck in and dug deep, and you still gave yourselves a chance at the end of the game. So it shows that the club's in a great position with all the young boys coming through, a bit of resilience and a lot of effort in the group. It's just a matter of just trying to polish that effort, you know. So hopefully we can get back to that. And fingers crossed, I'm sure you'll be out there trying to do everything you can, Hughesy. So you'll be leading the team soon.
Yeah, I think.
Hey, actually, speaking of leading, you might be captain next week.
Yeah. Nah, Harry will play.
He might not back up. Yeah, he's old. His body's old, mate.
He'll back up. It's only like 4-day turnaround.
Yeah. I think I've had.
Oh, sorry.
2 captains.
Sorry, mate.
And I'm 1 for 1. Not a good record. 50%.
1 and 1.
But it was also shout out to Buller. Buller's 100th game.
100th game.
Sort of let him down too. Like he's been so massive for our club and where he's been to where he is now, and it was. And he started so well, like his first run. Like you could tell before the game, he was pumped. He had Junior there.
Oh, yeah.
Junior come over.
Little Buller.
From Fiji, a little big Buller. Getting big boy now. And then he done that, done a speech before the night before the game when he got presented his jersey, and he got emotional. So it was pretty cool to see. And yeah, another just disappointed we sort of let him down as well because we know how much he means to us and our club. But yeah. Congrats on 100 games.
Shout out to Buller.
Is he top 10 for Fijians?
Fijians, yeah.
Top 10 Fijians.
Yep. All time games played.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all time. Wow. There's some big names in there too, like Marika Korobidi, Lori Kiri.
I think Semi is up there.
Petro, like there's some big boys. Like,
Petro.
Yeah, there's some strong names in there.
Yeah, he's up there. He's up
the
there.
Prince of Fiji, Buller.
Congratulations, Buller.
Very good, very good. Obviously, no game this week with the bye, which we did speak out. We spoke out at Origin previews. So that takes us to our listeners' question of the week.
Yeah.
But before we go into it, I think I was reading a comment somewhere made me crack up. It was on Spotify, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Gazey?
it was on Spotsy.
We spoke last week about our favourite subjects at school, and Hughesy threw one of his teachers under the bus, and we've got a report from one of his ex-students.
Yeah, so I think Pep sprang it up. He was scrolling through and seen this little beauty. Well, it's not a question; it's more of a comment. But Brendan Forbes, he sent in a little comment and it said, "Hughesy, to answer your question, I graduated from Palm Beach Currumbin last year, and they still do marine aquatics, and Baggies is still teaching there."
Wow.
I hope you boys read this one out next podcast.
There you go.
So, Brendan, I hope, or you're not there at school anymore, but I hope none of the teachers from Palm Beach read this, or the principal, watch this podcast, because Baggies could be gone. He could be gone very soon.
Brown bread, you reckon?
He could be brown
Can
bread.
we get him to comment on the potty? We'd sort him out with someone.
He's such a good fellow, though. He would just laugh, I reckon. He would laugh. Even if he got sacked, he'd just laugh. Good one, bro. He's just one of those dudes always happy, so.
Oh, good on him.
Shout out Bags.
Love that.
Jeff Bagnall.
Love that.
Jeffy.
Jeff Bagnall.
All right. Like we said, plenty of questions again. Thank you very much. It does mean a lot, and we get plenty of joy out of reading them. We touched on earlier, there was 100 YouTube comments, and there was heaps on Spotify as well. So my question was already asked, which was what movie or TV show is your guilty pleasure? That was from Meg, so thank you for that. So let's take it away with yours.
Oh, God, I hope I don't pronounce this wrong, but I think it's K.E. Murray. Mm-hmm. And if you're offered $10 million, but you could never gamble again, would you take it? And you can't, and this includes, obviously gambling includes golf, like betting golf,
even
stocks,
our little bets
on the sides, no horse gambling, sports gambling, none of that. So if you could, $10 million, would you take it right now? And that means you can't never gamble ever again. Like you can't have enjoyment of gambling with all your mates and that.
I think I'm taking it, eh? $10 million is a lot of money. But to be fair, I'm a bit of a gambler, so like it is every.
What happened? All right, you have to have a punishment if you do gamble.
Yeah. You lose. You
lose
take
everything.
Everything. Yeah,
everything you've got.
So you're taking the money?
I think I am because, but sometimes I feel like I don't gamble to make money.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just the thrill of it. So it's like, do I want to take away the thrill of my life? But $10 million, surely you can buy enough thrill with that.
10 million, you taking it?
Okay.
I think I'm going to take it.
I wouldn't say I'm a big gambler, so I'd probably take it. You, on the other hand,
I'm not taking it. No deal.
10 million. The bank has offered 10 mil. No
He's
deal.
already got 10 mil, so it doesn't matter.
True. Money and a thing. Money and a thing.
No deal, boys. I'm all ready for the ride.
The
more you put on, the more you get
But to be fair, like it'd be hard to just snap it out of your. You know what I mean? Like,
well, think how many little things you gamble on. Just
that's
like
what I mean.
Coffees
like,
at training.
Yeah. Like, it could be everything like that.
We're talking shares as well.
Yeah,
like we're talking
stocks.
Yeah, stocks and that.
You know,
if you do decide to try and gamble, there's a little leprechaun comes out and just gutted and upset right in the nuts. Just comes out of nowhere, just straight out there.
But investment property, is that the same? Is that gambling?
Investment property, no, you're buying. That's not gambling.
well, maybe
You are. You
It's
sort of are
It's
gambling.
it's not gambling. It's a debt.
Yeah, but you're gambling
No investments.
money
then.
because you don't know if you're going to make.
So no investments.
No investments then.
Then what are you doing with the 10? Because the 10 mil is just going to run out then.
True.
How much money do you reckon you spend over in your whole life?
Probably more than 10 mil.
You reckon?
Yep.
Yeah, it would be, eh?
Yep.
Well, it depends if like you buy a house and they'll rack up pretty quickly.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to think
Like pay off a house plus all the interest and that.
Yeah, it would be
you look at a
way
kid,
over 10 mil.
You look at a kid, like if you're having kids too, they're like 80,000 a year.
True.
Yeah.
Average.
Plus you.
Plus school fees.
Oh, yeah.
Not if you send them to a local. What are they called? Public school. Yeah, public school.
I'll send my kids to a public school.
Yeah, 100.
All right. Meow.
100. Yeah, okay. Right.
That's a good question.
Yeah, good question.
Sorry, boys.
That's a good one. I'll go on from Charlie Dixon.
Charlie.
Oh,
Not the AFL
Port
player.
Adelaide.
Not the AFL player.
Dicko.
Oh, it could be. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
It's not.
He's
It's
watching
about
the show.
different.
He
It's
does.
about different. If you could play alongside any ex-player, who would it be?
Cooper Cronk.
Cooper Cronk?
Yeah.
You didn't get to play with Cooper?
Didn't get to play Coops. No.
Cool.
Yeah. Cooper Cronk.
How many games did I play with him? I think I only played a couple. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was all
I
right.
feel like
pretty
he'd
good.
just see shit and just like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, he was all right. He was pretty handy in his day.
Yeah, Cooper Cronk's my one. I
Nah,
reckon.
he was
What
good.
about you? I feel like you played with. Did you
Yeah.
play with Jono?
Nah, that's the one guy I reckon. It was one of the. I've never played with him,
Oh,
but I would say Alfie. I
yeah.
just wanted to play
yeah.
Alfie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Alfie.
Okay.
Just like the way he goes about things.
Yeah.
People always
I
draw
was,
a comparison to you and Alfie.
Yeah.
don't they?
No,
He's just two maniacs on the field.
no,
And then after parties.
no.
I'm going to say Darren Lockyer, eh?
Oh yeah, nice.
I like watching him.
5'8" Darren Lockyer or fullback
Nah,
Darren Lockyer?
5'8" when he was just cool, calm, collected, I reckon. He was just like, I don't know. Just watch it. He just never looked phased, eh? Apart from that one time when Storm scored against him on the hooter. He looked gutted.
That's
but
right.
That was after, he was just like
Hand in the head, yeah.
looking
Was that his
around.
last game?
Nah, I think there was a year where he broke his jaw, and Jared Bill jumped up
yeah,
and
that's
caught a ball
right.
and kneed him in the face, and that was his last.
That was his last
That was
game.
his last game because
Yeah.
it was finals time.
Yeah, then they
So he
ended up
couldn't
losing.
get. Yeah, he couldn't get back.
I just think the way he used to play, and he was a gun, like, he was such a. I reckon he's not talked about as much as
He's
he
not,
should
is
be.
he?
No.
He should be up there.
Like, he's not up there, like, I guess after Smithy and Coops and that all retired,
Yeah.
they sort of bumped Jono as well. Like, they sort of went up there, but he's not talked about as much as he should be. He
I
was a
agree.
gun.
Well, he had the most origins at Queensland before Smithy come.
Yeah.
And then
Did he have games as well?
in games as
before
well.
Smithy?
Yep, NRL games.
Yeah, he's done a lot.
Yeah, he made
doesn't-
heaps.
Yeah.
And he's probably one of the best fullbacks other than
Yeah, he
Bill.
went from fullback to
And 5'8" as well.
5'8",
Yeah. Just played both positions, so.
Crazy scenes.
No, that's
shout
good.
out, Lockie.
Shout
Nice
out.
Lockie.
Probably watching
All halves as well. So there you go.
Yeah. What if we mix it up a bit? Forward you'd like to play with. Oh, I got one. Sonny Bill.
Oh yeah.
Sonny Bill would have been hectic to play with.
Yeah, no,
Especially like doggy Sonny Bill when he was just smashing everyone.
Yeah.
And then you could just, that would pump you up. You've seen him smash. He got our old Sunny Coast mate, CEO, Flano. Flano Beauty
Oh,
with that
yeah.
GF. I used to watch that all the
smoked
time, eh?
My standout of Sunny Bill's that one at, when they were versing Penrith. I think it was
Yeah.
at Trent Waterhouse.
Nah, Clinton. Joel Clinton.
Oh, was it? Yeah.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
was
yeah.
it was like the Channel 9 promo for like years.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He rocked it, eh?
Yeah, that was crazy.
So
yeah.
And then the Sammy Burgess one, like Sammy Burgess, he tried to do it the Sammy Burgess when he came back.
Over,
Yeah,
mate.
that's
And then Sammy ran over me. Yeah, crazy. That's always a good battle. When
Sonny Burgess.
I wouldn't be
I'd
running
go
that.
Sonny Bill.
yeah, Sonny Bill,
Trying to think. Have you got one?
Petro,
Oh yeah.
Petro.
Petro Senesiva. Yeah, I think it's like big baller just leans forward,
Yeah.
just goes hard.
Yeah, I'll go Sammy Burgess.
Yeah.
I reckon.
Sammy
That would
Sammy
have been-
Burgess.
Yeah, Sammy Boyle.
Yeah.
Sammy Burgess would be mine. All right.
What about Belzer? Do you like to play with Belzer?
Fuck
When he
no.
was a player?
With his
when he was getting
hospital
hospital passes?
Have you seen his highlights, Chris?
Imagine you rock up and you got Belzer in the halves. Like, what are you doing?
Oh, fuck, not playing. Yeah.
I'm running for dummy half.
yeah.
Wait, do you remember
that
when he
clip.
scored that try? No one was near him. He tripped over and dislocated his shoulder.
Oh, fuck. They're the best when these clips get pulled up.
Oh, it's the
In the
best.
session.
And there's just photos of him back in the
Long hair
day.
and he's got the little head band around. Oh,
Yeah, he has a go at me for my hair, but he had the exact same,
Same thing,
hair.
yeah.
Oh, mate, that's
Probably worse. His one was way worse,
his was
actually.
worse.
If you don't want your question answered, head to Spotify and we'll do our best. But yeah, make sure you jazz them up. Ask something a little bit different. Doesn't always have to be footy. And yeah, they're probably a bit more inclined to get answered. But in saying that, there's some good footy ones too. So just keep asking. Now I've got our Munster's favourite segment of the week, the RIXX eye-catching moment of the week.
Oh, baby. What have I got this week?
I got the Christies. Christies.
What'd you get? I'm going to say I got the cherry Sohos.
I was looking on the wrong side.
Oh, no, I got the Bostons.
I got the Bostons.
I like the Bostons, but I got it wrong. Damn it.
Nah, these are the good ones. These are my favourite, I reckon.
These look like the
You got the cherry
Green
Bostons.
Sohos.
Oh, cherry Bostons.
Cherry Bostons.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've got the grey crystal Bostons. Yeah,
you like the
these-
Bostons?
Yeah.
I'm more of a Soho, man.
Yeah, I got the Sohos. I like the Sohos.
The Bostons still look good, but I don't know if it fits my fake face.
Fake. Fat.
Fat.
Fake. What did you say?
Fake?
Should I
I
grow
don't
the
know.
beard out?
I was just checking that. I was looking at you weird the whole time we've been talking. What's going on there?
What have you done?
That's-
You done that differently.
That's shaped.
Yeah, it's a bit lazy. And then I was like, you know what? Before I come in here today,
Did you do that yourself?
shaped it up. Yeah, does it look good?
I think you
Doesn't
should
look
just
too bad.
shave the whole thing and then leave the chops on the side.
Like, oh, you know,
Just side
actually,
chops.
I was thinking that because in Bridgerton, that's what they do. They just have like the mutton chops. They actually do.
The mutton.
Yeah. So
Hey, do it.
it's a bit of laziness.
It doesn't.
but
It looks. It
Yeah, it's
actually
all
doesn't
right.
look too bad.
No, bad.
I usually shave on our day off before the game. So like,
Yeah.
I haven't been playing. I've just been
You just leave it.
growing it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll just keep the goatee.
What about the mo?
What about it?
It's getting thick, isn't it?
Yeah. Trim that up as well.
Trimbo.
My mouth grows in my mouth. That's why I shaved it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
your
yeah.
one was pretty thick before. wasn't
Yours
it?
gets like, how long? It takes like a week until it grows, eh?
I reckon it goes more longer here than it does on my head. It's crazy.
I'll have to book your turkey trip for the end of the year,
Yeah,
man.
me,
Me,
Teps,
you.
Ring boys.
I think there's a few of us boys that need to go over there.
Let's get into our eye-catchy moment of the weeks. Brought to you by RIXX. And like every week, the code is Clubhouse if you do want a 20% discount and express shipping. So
Yes, sir.
head over to the website if you want to grab a pair. But, man, you can take us away. RIXX eye-catchy moment of the week.
Oh, it's a little bit of negotiation, a bit more of a argument kind of way. I think about the captaincy with Jake Tavoyevich, with James Tedesco getting cut.
Oh, yeah.
A bit of an eye-catching moment. He's pretty much New South Wales royalty when you look at it. He's been there since 2016. He's had some pretty. He's not playing bad footy.
No.
Nah.
He's
Yeah,
not
that's-
playing bad footy. Like I
that's
feel
the
like he's
game of
playing
the
better.
weekend.
I feel like he's playing better more consistently this year
Yeah.
than he was last year.
Yeah.
And I know they were probably picking him on his name and he's being captain and they didn't want to make the harsh call, but I think it's a pretty tough call this year. I think he's been
Especially
playing
the last
outstanding.
few weeks. Like, the
He's been
Roosters have
killing
been
it.
flying.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he's been
their main
leading
man.
the way too. So
Yeah.
It's crazy. I know Dylan Edwards deserves his opportunity and I'm happy for him. He's a good lad, but I'm just like, oh, there's a bit of like a big kick in the nuts to Teddy. He's like, I haven't done anything wrong this year. Like,
Yeah.
I'm killing it. But
I did see something today, though, that he was the first person to call and congratulate Dill. So,
Yeah.
like,
yeah, so he's
that shows
Yeah.
what he's about.
he's still, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
he,
of course.
he's had to be a little bit disappointed though, surely.
yeah, of course.
Oh, you would be,
Yeah.
yeah. 100%. I'd be fucking scared if I was versing him this week or
Yeah.
whenever
Yeah.
they play next.
Yeah.
'Cause-
It's awesome for the rest of the NRL. He's going to be fresh and firing,
Well,
and he's got no origin.
I think
so-
last year they were talking about, like, potentially him not playing, and then once that news come out, he just turned into,
turned it
Prime
on,
Tedesco.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's going to be even more now.
Yeah. It's
It's
Beauty.
going to be even more, and they're flying.
We played him
so-
soon, so yeah.
Does this-
lovely.
Yeah, it's
does
a hard one.
Does he pull the pin or does he wait until?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he make himself available for the next couple? Or
Well, you'd have to, surely. I
Yeah.
reckon. I don't think he's that bloke to hold a grudge.
No,
Nah,
but I
nah.
mean, like he's more like thinking.
But will
fuck,
he just focus
Will they
on?
like even regardless if they lose or whatever it is or win or whatever? Like, will they go back to him?
Yeah.
You reckon?
Yeah, I reckon. Yeah. I don't like Dill Edwards is Dill Edwards. Like he'll do his job and
Yeah.
whatnot. But I feel like if they need a different dynamic,
Yeah. after
they'll be
the
happy to
game
go
one.
back because
Yeah.
he's been there before.
Yeah.
Like you may as well try things for game one, and then you can figure out if it's going to work or not.
Yeah.
But yeah, big eye catchy moment
That
and big Jakey Trbojevic captain. So
Yeah. I don't mind that.
Yeah.
I don't
More
mind
fun
it at
fact,
all.
It's been since 2000 that the same teams had the same captains from each state.
Yeah, I've seen that. Cheers.
say that again.
So Jake Tavoyevich and Jerry Evans are both the captains.
Yep.
Both from Manly. The only time that happened was 2000 when it was
2000.
Roosters, Brad Fittler and Adrian Lamb.
Wow. Good stat, man.
You're welcome, boys. I'm here all week. Graham Hughes is here.
Good eye catcher.
You're
Hughesy?
welcome, boys.
Mine's pretty simple. The Lucas step back.
Mm.
Buzzer beater pretty much. There's a bit of time left on the clock, but I just feel like, and I watched the clip there actually. Jamal Crawford, remember him? He was a bit of a sixth man of the year a couple of times.
Yeah, I
He
remember Jamal.
got the saucy handles. He actually caught it. Like he
Called
like
the play.
said it. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were doing a commentating with there was another ex-NBA player, but he's like, yeah, watch this. Luke will get it, step back and like jump on 1 foot, and he'd done the exact thing. But that shot was just crazy. Like in Minnesota to go up 2-0, gets a switch on, and I know Rudy's not a good defensive player out there, but he is the defensive player of the year, and just to be able to do that on him, just
He's been making some tough
Just
shots the whole
crazy.
series, really.
Oh.
Like, him and Kyrie, it's just
yeah.
unbelievable, isn't it? Luca,
yeah,
huge.
that was.
That's-
I remember
that was a
I
big
just
play.
watched it. Like I was scrolling on Instagram. It was every third one was just him shooting that shot. I was like,
And then spraying Rudy
yeah.
after.
I seen. It looked like he said, "You can't fucking guard me." But then they asked him in the presser, and they're like, "Oh, so he can't guard you?" And he's like, "Oh, no, I was speaking Slovenian." That's a lie. You could read it. He definitely said, you can't fucking guard me. But yeah, shout out Luca, man.
Well done, Luca.
They're on fire at the moment.
Not your first eye catcher.
I told you, boys, they were making the finals.
Yeah, well,
That's
what happens.
I was Timberwolves.
Will Boston win it from here, though? That's my opinion. Yeah.
What do you got for us, Pappy?
My eye-catchy moment, obviously got the Man United jersey on this week.
Yep.
The boys won the FA Cup final. I think we were paying like $6.50, so against all odds. Up 2-0. And then City started coming back. I actually stayed up to watch the game.
Yeah.
It was
I
at
seen your
midnight.
post.
Yeah.
And you were nervous when they were up 2-0.
Yeah. I was up 2-0.
Was there no trust or was it just...
We've been in that position before. I think
And
in
blew it.
one of our... Maybe... It was in one of our other games. We were up like 3-0 and the other team ended up coming back. It was actually in the FA Cup, I think. And like it was a team that was in like Division 2.
Yeah,
and I was like,
nearly
well,
got
if we let them come back, City are a good chance because they'd obviously won so much this year. But yeah, ended up holding on. But my eye-catching moment was Kobe Mainu. He's a 19-year-old midfielder, just come onto the scene. But they had the celebrations after, and this is my eye-catching moment was they got the champagne out to celebrate, and Amad Diallo, one of the players, is Muslim. So as soon as they got the champagne out, Kobe Mainu grabbed him out of the circle because like obviously no alcohol with Muslims.
Yeah.
And like they walked off to the side so he couldn't get sprayed with the champagne. So I just thought for a 19-year-old kid to do that,
That's
just
pretty-
after he's won an
pretty
FA Cup
special,
final, pretty special.
For someone like... Is he Muslim as well?
No. Just
Even
to
just
have
to
that
think about that, eh?
awareness.
Like, that's pretty...
Yeah, you know the Aussies did that sometime
With Khawaja.
Khawaja.
Yeah.
They obviously got him in there after all the stuff celebrated. So
Yeah. So I thought that was outstanding. So
shout out.
shout out to Kobe. Like I said, big listener of the podcast. So I'm sure he'll have some comments on that. But no, very good. Good eye catches, lads. Plenty more to come for next week,
boys.
I think.
There'll be more, I reckon.
there will be.
And US Open around the corner too for
Basketball.
golf.
It'll be interesting to see what happens with the championship.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's just, interesting. We will jump into that now. We've got our NBA conference finals chats, but we have a sponsor for the segment, lads.
Yeah.
We do. Let's go.
Marvel Stadium. So they are hosting a VIP party for game 1 of the finals.
Let's go.
So they've jumped on board to cover us in the next couple episodes. So thank you for that.
Nice, guys.
But yeah, June 7 is game 1 of the finals. Entry's free. There's a giant screen to watch the game live, food, bars, basketball courts, activities, and more. Appearances from Dyson Daniels and Lanard Copeland. And there'll be some AFL boys there as well. I think we got the day off.
Yep.
So we'll be there.
Try and get down there.
We'll be down there.
Beauty.
Plenty of food. Andy and Gazey broadcasting live on SEN from 9 a.m. till noon. And there's plenty going on. So if you're not doing anything, June 7, head down to Marvel Stadium and we'll have a chat if we're there. Talk about the clubhouse, give us an icebreaker for some weeks to come and just enjoy the basketball. But Marvel Stadium, put that on. So make sure you get down June 7 and we'll be there and up Boston.
Perhaps he'll play you one-on-one. Step back 3, you reckons?
There's some courts down there. We might have to do some shots, do some...
Around the world?
Show
little
from a
bits.
3-point specialist.
Bit of horse,
You can't
bit of
bet,
horse.
bro. You took the 10 million.
True,
But no, that is put on by Maxfield Events as well. So Marvel Stadium, June 7. If you can get down, that'd be awesome. And we'll chat basketball, plenty of activities, and lots of food. So make sure you check it out. But no, we will give a little review of what's been happening because I think the Mavs T-Wolves series has been unbelievable.
Yeah.
Great viewing. Every game's gone down to the fourth quarter. And the Pacers choking 2 games.
Yeah.
So
They have.
I think it was... they were never really going to win. Tyrese got injured. They actually started that game pretty well. They ended up getting up like 18 or something, and then they blew it, fully choked on the Reggie Miller to
themselves.
But yeah, I think I said it at the last couple of episodes. Boston, Mavs. I wouldn't actually mind Mavs winning it. Like I like Boston, but
They're playing. It's like actually enjoyable to watch.
it's actually it's so like Luka and Kyrie are just so cool to watch, and then like their bigs just work hard.
Gafford, Lively injured though.
Is he?
Might be back. Yeah, not too sure. You got hurt today.
Come off. True.
But in saying
That's
that,
dangerous.
they turned up without him, like Gafford.
Yeah, Gafford, he's a good player. He doesn't really get. He was at bloody Washington and done fuck all, but
I think Pacers surprised me though. I thought Celtics was just going to go full zip. I know they're obviously going on their way, but I think for me, the first 2 games, mate, they were up. They were up the first game they were up 5 with 30 seconds left.
Yeah,
and they threw 2 turnovers.
Yeah,
and then that's all hurt. That's all she wrote. And then actually they went to OT, and then Celtics ended up pumping them. And then the second game they were up by 18, and then. Yeah, mate, it's just one of those things.
It's sort of like they it's surprising that they've been that close, but then they're probably going to end up getting swept anyway. So it's
well,
could it be a double sweeper?
Yeah, it could be the softest draw. I just think Boston are that good. Look at their record in the in-season.
They are good. They're hot favourites.
Yeah,
as they should be.
Yeah,
but Mavs are probably. I'm not going to say it, but Mavs have had an easier run than what the Wolves have had.
T-Wolves.
Yeah.
They've had Suns. They swept the Suns.
T-Wolves going.
Then they had the Nuggets.
The Nuggets would have been their big,
and then they
big gasser.
They've gone for, pretty hard for two games.
I feel like
2 teams.
Timberwolves just look tired. I feel like Anthony Edwards just look tired.
Yeah.
He's getting ISO 1-on-1, and he's not taking it. Where before he was fucking just. He wouldn't pass it. He's just passing it too much now, I reckon.
Did I see he went down the tunnel to get put onto an oxygen tank after during one of the games?
Really?
So
I didn't see that.
That ain't good.
Yeah, he must be tired. If he's getting on the oxygen.
Because they're not playing that much during the year. Then they're overcooking them in finals.
Yeah.
But what do you do, if you're T-Wolves, what are you missing?
A big that can shoot. You look at
Bro, have
Rudy.
You seen Naz Reid?
Yeah, but he's off the bench though. He's gone off the bench though. You got Rudy there, and all he's doing is putting up rebounds.
Yeah.
But you got a center like
but
Jokic.
Gafford's the same. Gafford can't really. He can't shoot.
No.
Yeah.
Lively can't either, but they're still going all right.
Yeah. Well, they got McDaniels, he's he gets points.
He can. And he's
I don't know. I just feel like what else?
Where do they win?
Yeah.
Is it Ant just going off his head and just being selfish as and just?
He just unlucky to bump into the Mavs when Kyrie and Luka are just. Yeah. In the best form ever.
Yeah, fuck they are, bro. And I heard a interview from Luka, and he was just saying Kyrie's so Luka was saying how tired he was, and Kyrie's like, bro, that's just how it's gonna be. You just gotta get over it. And then he's like, yeah, Kyrie just calms us down. He's he's been there before. Exactly. He's won it. Yeah. He just knows what to do, and I think there's a lot of young fellas in that team, and I reckon he just helps them out heaps.
Yeah.
Does Timberwolves need another point guard then? Someone a little bit more flashy.
Well, I think Conley was good for their in terms of having an old head there.
Yeah, he was.
I think he's I don't underestimate anything he's done.
No,
but it's do you need someone who, produces a little bit more? But who is there? Who can you get?
But it's too late now. You can't get anyone. But I reckon Ant and Cat just need to do more. They need to do more sort of what obviously Luke and Kyrie are doing heaps, but Ant and Cat, they're 2 big dogs. They need to be. They need to stand up a bit more.
Well, you look at the points they've been putting up. They've been putting up 30 plus both of them, Luke and Kyrie.
I think Ant went off in today's game maybe, but
some of the shots that Luka and Kyrie have been making are tough.
Yeah. And
we can't guard it any better. But they're just going.
And for the other team, you're just going.
Fuck.
How are they making these shots?
Yeah. So I think they just ran into one better, but I think like you said, Hughesy, Boston Mavs. So see what happens. Very
That's
interesting.
both my teams anyway, so it's a win-win situation for me.
We'll all wear our Mavs jerseys next week. But yes, thank you to Maxfield and Marvel for that. Like we said, this event is ran by Maxfield, held at Marvel, and will be one of the best parties you'll find in Melbourne for a game one. So there are VIP packages available as well, and we will have the link in our show notes. So head to that, check it out. June 7, game 1, and we'll be there in attendance. So check it out, and up Boston. Let's go. All right, lads, we got our Clubhouse Leader of the Week to wrap us up. So I think Hughesy's got it this week. Or Mun?
I'll go, boys.
I'll
go, boys. A little shout out to Andrew Webster.
Yep.
The Warriors coach. Magic round, had a lot of injuries. Sean was out. and they beat the Panthers in the Magic Round. It was obviously a big upset, and then just the way he held himself with the standards in that as well, with obviously Adam Blake didn't like his performance. He didn't obviously do the team show, the team song, and I got a bit disappointed with himself and walked away, and just showed where he's going and the direction he wants to hold the standards with the club. And it was a big move to obviously not play him against the Dolphins at home, and they just found another gear, the Warriors, and they won again. So they've got some players that no one's even heard of, and they're just finding a way. So I think Andrew Webster deserves a bit of a pat on the back.
Yeah, it was very impressive. I think they were depleted Magic Round, then they lost Egan.
Yeah.
He was like one of their best players as well.
And Fanua Blake.
Then lose Fanua Blake the next week. So, special mention Des Hasler as well and the Titans boys.
Yeah,
they had plenty out, and they had a big win up in Brisbane. So, it's good. Like we say, I feel like we say it every year, but the competition is tight.
Yeah.
And if the results haven't shown that this year, then I don't know what else is. So, I guess mentally getting up for every week is hard, and it's like a bit of a challenge, but you have to do it. And if you don't, you get found out. Yeah. So I
felt like the coaches have a big part in that too. Like you need the players to buy into the coach, and you can see that the Titans are doing that with Desi. It's his first year there, and people were writing them off early because they're losing games, but you can see them now. They're missing a lot of players too, and they're playing well. And same as the Warriors, they probably started last year with Andrew Webster going there and making the prelim, and then this year they started well, and they dropped off a bit, but you can see just the way they're, lots of injuries, but the players obviously are buying into what Andrew Webster's doing there, and it's come out in their last two performances. So I feel like the comp's really tight this year. It's exciting.
Shout out to the NRL, outstanding. Good viewing, everything. That wraps us up for this week's show.
Yes, sir.
Enjoy your bye week.
The bye week.
Hopefully we're back here in one piece next week. Hopefully this army camp is just not a thing.
All in your head.
Hopefully it's all fake and it's just fun kayaking together as mates.
Yeah, and a bit of like beers and cricket, something like that.
Yeah.
Hopefully we go right at Cathedral as well.
Let's get some clips up, eh? Should we do a little
I reckon.
vlog? A little, what do you call it? Like, hey, this is Paps. This is hole 1, par 4. And then you finish with a triple bogey. And then we can show it on the potty.
Actually, I'm thinking about coming up to watch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do it, bro.
I should just come up and just videos and just
putter.
You can be the videographer for the day.
I'll be the caddy.
Copes.
Because Welchie's also going, so we can get some good content there.
Is Welchie not coming? Is Welchie not playing?
No, he is.
He is? He was tossing and turning.
Yeah.
Oh, what's wrong with him?
Oh, it's just been a little... He was being Welchie.
Coward.
Oh, is he in his head?
Same.
Yeah.
He's in his own head, because he's...
It's right where we want him to be.
To be fair, he has never played well up there. He's always lost money there. Always.
I want to see him down the dumps, boys.
Yeah.
Get him in there.
We'll get some footage.
Plenty going on. Husey, enjoy Sorrento. Martin, enjoy your training. Plenty of laps in the pool.
I can't wait, brother.
And yes, we'll be back next week. So plenty to get through. Like we said, make sure you check out the show notes for Game 1, Marvel appearance, NBA Finals. And yes, congrats to our Lone Crow winner as well. I think that's about it, lads. So... that'll wrap us up. We'll see you next week. Thanks for tuning in.
See you guys.
Cheers, guys. Stay well. Go Storm.
Thanks to everyone that has tuned into the Clubhouse podcast. Please make sure you have hit the subscribe button on all our channels and also following us on social media at Oz American Aces so that you don't miss out on any announcements.
Catch you at the Clubhouse.
Don't miss NBA Finals Party 2024, presented in partnership with Maxfield at Marvel Stadium, June 7. Entries free with a giant screen to watch the game live. Food, bars, basketball courts, activations and more. Or join the exclusive VIP party in the View Bar. Free food and beverages with special guest appearances from Dyson Daniels, Lanard Copeland and AFL players. Plus, Andy and Gazey are broadcasting live on SEN from 9 a.m. till noon. NBA Finals Party 2024 at Marvel Stadium, June 7. Tickets and info at marvelstadium.com.au. This episode is brought to you by RIXX Eyewear that inspires confidence. Carefully crafted sunglasses, prescription and blue light eyewear that's made to last. Use the code Clubhouse to get 20% off site-wide. Head over to RIXXeyewear.com.au and shop all available styles now.